Hi everyone, so today we're going to be taking a deep dive into the Texas 2020 Senate race. So this is part of obviously the series where we're taking an individual look at these Senate races that will be key in 2020. So in the state of Texas, this is the page for the 2020 state of Texas right now. Obviously, the candidate John Cornyn is going to be the one to go on and win that. He's received endorsements from obviously Donald Trump, the other Senator Ted Cruz, Dan Patrick, not sure about him, but yeah, so in the Democratic primary, this is a very messy primary. So, there's a lot of people here who don't really have much of a chance here. You've got Chris Bell, looks like the establishment favorite. You've got people like, you've got a lot of people here. You've also got, here, MJ Haig. Here you've got Nina Turner endorsing one of these. I'm pretty sure that this person, Seema Hernandez, is the progressive in the race, but I'm not exactly sure. And as you can see, it's very messy. It's anyone's game right now. Right now, the most recent poll, no clear winner. There's Royce West there. But it's very messy right now. But if you just do Hagar versus Bell, Hagar does end up winning. But yeah, it's gonna be interesting because this looks very, a very messy primary, if you ask me. And then we've got these individual matchups, right? So versus Bell, he just got a 15-point lead on Bell, a 16-point lead on Hernandez, a 14-point lead on Hagar. Here it's actually a bit strange, 44% undecided. We won't take a look at that. And then a 12-point lead on West. This is the hypothetical polling with O'Rourke. He's still got a little lead on O'Rourke, and then against a generic Democrat, he's got a 2-point lead on a generic Democrat, between a 2 and a 1-point lead. So that's actually looking pretty good. Right, so that's the 2020 Senate race analysis. Right now, I would say in this Democratic primary, it's very messy. I would put MJ Hagar as a narrow favorite to go on and win. I mean, the polling doesn't really tell us much, but you can sort of see that Hagar does seem to be winning in most of these polls. I would say the main challenge for her would probably be Bell, or the progressive here, Seema Hernandez, but that's assuming Joaquin Castro or Julian Castro don't run, and obviously Beto O'Rourke does not run, because that could shape things up to be a little bit different. So, yeah, as for the polling, there has not been much concrete polling done in this race. We sort of just went through it, but then the hypothetical polling there against a generic Democrat, the Democrats actually doing pretty well, minus Cornyn's got the Democrats got a 1-point deficit on Cornyn, between 1 and 2 points depending on the individual poll you look at, and that's Republican sponsored anyway. So yeah, but at this point that wouldn't really tell us much. However, if we look at the previous elections, it's been very interesting. If we go back all the way back to 1984, we can see that Republicans have been winning and winning again and again and again and again and again in the state of Texas. And this in 2014, I mean, that was a pretty much a blowout in that particular race. John Cornyn obviously was the favorite to go on and win there, obviously leading on most of those polls, but then if we take a look, right, safe R, solid R, right, so it's going to be interesting to see how that goes. This is the fundraising, just quickly. Texas Republican John Cornyn has raised $3.17 million, but he has got $10.7 million in cash on hand. The rest of these people don't even come close, right? So it's going to be interesting. This is the 2018 result. Obviously, Beto O'Rourke with all the star power, all the name ID. He came so close, but he didn't actually end up winning that one. He was very, very close, right? In 2012, after a stunning upset in the Republican primary, Ted Cruz defeated then Lieutenant Governor David DeWeehurst. Texas has not elected a Democratic senator, blah, 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 right? And then if we take a look here, Beto O'Rourke, obviously with many endorsements there. And then, right, so it's going to be interesting to see who goes on and wins that. Beto O'Rourke ended up getting about 61% compared to Hernandez at 23. I don't know who that is at 14. Right. Yeah, so it will be interesting to see who goes on and win this. I'm really excited to see this. But at the end of the day, you've got to give the edge to the Republican incumbent in this race. So that's it for today's video, guys. Thank you for watching. Comment down your suggestions below, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.